Super chat, all messages available, member chat, super chat. Amazing. Anyway, I'm going live here. A few thoughts. I have my sister-in-law's in town, and an old family friend and their niece are in town, and we just had dinner. I'm walking along Central Park South here, and we just had a little dinner at La Galou over on East 61, just off Madison. Classic. It's fabulous. I had swordfish, which I haven't had in a long time. It was freaking delicious. By the way, like, speaking of going out to restaurants and making a reservation, like, I don't know if it's the reservation platforms, like 7 Rooms or... Hi, darling. Okay, stop driving the horse. Okay, look at it. I hate that shit. Anyway, reservation systems, whether we're talking about 7 Rooms, Open Table, or Resi. You guys are so over the top with reminders to people about their reservation. Just a reminder, you're due at La Galou tomorrow at 8, like, okay. And I will literally, I think I got, in the span of 48 hours, I think I got 3 or 4 messages from this fucking restaurant that I had the reservation. Like, I got it. I made the reservation. Get off my dick. Like, you guys are obnoxious. It's so bad. So bad. Anyway, the restaurant, though, was great. La Galou is a classic. I love La Galou. So that was good, and then I showed them, okay, so it's my sister-in-law and old family friend, who's my sister-in-law's cousin, and their niece, right? And the niece it's her first time in New York, she's 17, and to see New York through, like, a newcomer's eyes is like, hi, are we all live?
Yes.
Wait, you're watching me right now?
Yes.
Are you fucking... That is hilarious. Hello, look at us.
It's a twins video.
She's watching me live. That is amazing.
I'm in a crown.
You are in a crown.
Yes, because I'm a queen.
Hello there.
Hi.
And we're all, yes, I'm live on YouTube right now. You have a tiara.
Yes.
Where were you tonight?
Because I'm a queen.
You are a queen. All right,
Bye.
have a great night. I'll see you guys. Be good. You guys look great, by the way. Beautiful. That's magical. So, I love this town, like only in New York. Seeing New York City through the eyes of a teenager who's never been here before is magical. So, they're staying on Central Park South at the same hotel that I first stayed at when I was a kid, and I came to New York City with my dad on a business trip, and I couldn't have been more than like 11 or 12 years old. And I remember staying at this hotel, and it was on a high floor in a room overlooking Central Park, and it was that same hotel. And so they showed me, they're like, come up in the room and see the view. And I looked at the view, and I'm just like, my heart just flooded with memories of the very first thoughts I had about New York City as like that young 12-year-old. And how magical I thought it was. I remember looking out the window, overlooking Central Park like I did just now. And I remember like thinking how impossibly amazing the city looked. It was terrifying, it was exciting. I couldn't believe people actually lived here. Like all of those thoughts came flooding back into my head. And I was so blown away by it. Anyway, they have a great room. It's an amazing view. We had a wonderful dinner. We're going to hang out tomorrow. We got a lunch planned, and then we got dinner tomorrow night. And then they're taking off on. They're just here for a couple of days, and they're bringing their niece in. I'm sorry about the lighting. Bad, dark. Anyway, it was magical. It was fabulous. What a lovely New York night, and it's always great when family comes to visit. And I love showing off my town. I love showing people a good time. So, what are you guys up to? Oh, I also showed them, I told you, I showed them Times Square, which is hilarious. I haven't been in Times Square in a long time. Woo, it's been a minute. Times Square freaks me out. You really need like sunblock when you go into Times Square. Good night, you guys. They're cute. She's wearing a tiara. She's had several cocktails. She hasn't told me where they've been. This is the Essex House, you guys. I think I've talked about this on other platforms, like on Instagram, but the Essex House. Oh, we got a little renovation going on here. The Essex House, the J.W. Marriott Essex House, is where my parents spent their wedding night on February 14th, Valentine's Day, 1970. 55 years ago. This is the Essex House on Central Park South. Sorry, guys. Yeah, the Essex House right here is where my mother and father, freshly married in Connecticut, Pound Ridge. They got married in Pound Ridge, Connecticut, where, who's got a restaurant there? Is it Jean George? Someone famous, chef-wise, has a restaurant in Pound Ridge. I think it's Jean George. I gotta ask him about this. Anyway, that's where my parents were married, and then they spent their wedding night here. And I was conceived in this hotel, so this is, homecoming, always, always. Anyway, that's the story, Morning Glory. I'm trying this horizontal thing so that if you're watching this on a TV, you can get and enjoy the full screen instead of holding the phone the other way. Anyway, this is a little more comfortable. Change the arm, different angle here. That's all right. Look at that. It's all about the framing, kids. This is the New York Athletic Club. Fancy motherfucker. Private club. New York Athletic Club. Hello. I have a friend who's a member here. He comes and works out every day. I think it's fabulous. If you have the means to make that happen, fabulous, right? Anyway, I don't have this is such a weird time for relations with the haves and the have-nots, and I got no problem with rich people. I love rich people, but don't be a dick with your money. Be cool with your money. Don't be like Elon Musk or Jeff Bezos. Don't be a dick with your money. Pay your people, pay them well, and just be cool about having money. Most rich people, something happens to people. We were talking about this over dinner. We were talking about Elon Musk and how, they said, he had become, or Kara Swisher talks about this often, how Elon became weird. It got weird. No, I would argue that he was always weird, and one's closer proximity to wealth and power, once they get wealth and power, it brings out who they really are. It's not what someone becomes. We're starting to see who he was the whole time. They always say about the presidency, when you become president, you don't become presidential, you kind of become who you are, and it brings out who that person really is. So, yeah, I think Elon Musk has always been this asshole. I don't think it's a different Elon, I think this is who he always was. And the genius bit, I don't buy it. Sorry, not sorry, I don't buy it. What a cool building. 210 Central Park South. Nice. Looks like they're getting a new driveway here. I could do this. I could do this. I could do Central Park South because it's right off the park. Anyway, I'm going to jump in a cab. Well, no, I might take the subway since I'm coming up on the station. Anyway, thanks for tuning in, you guys. I really appreciate it. A little unannounced, impromptu, live. This 220. That shit's fancy. It's like a fortress for oligarchs. It's fucking crazy, that building. Yeah, 220 Central Park South. There's some serious bucks there. The lighting is cool though. Look at that. Coming out of the sidewalk. Hi. Yeah. Whew. I feel good. I'm gonna take Lenore out and then chill out and watch Severance. That's what I'm gonna do. I love you guys. Thanks for joining me.